There's some weird shit about Tem Morrison that I want to talk about and get straight because just like anything else in the Star Wars community,
it was immediately blown out of proportion,
or like people just pick the wrong things out of stuff, and it's kind of annoying. So I want to talk about it. So Tem Morrison did a panel at Supernova Comic Con and Gaming in Melbourne.
Okay.
And said, I was supposed to be in The Mandalorian season 3, but no one rang me. I was waiting for the phone call in New Zealand, waiting and wanting to give up. And then said also, and I have this quote over here. Well, that Mando guy stole a few chapters of my book. It was painful watching him turn up with some black new lethal sword. And the way he turned up in my book of Boba, he just destroyed everybody. I'm sure this guy is, ruining my show, but I couldn't say anything. I'm not the writer, so I have to bear it, I guess. Now, what did everyone else, what did the fandom menace take away from this?
Oh my God, Tem Morrison hates Disney Star Wars. He's going to fucking burn it all down. And also George Lucas is going to come back from the dead and kill Kathleen Kennedy.
Now, anyone who's ever watched a single interview that Tem Morrison has ever done knows that he is constantly joking about everything. And so like I saw this today, and the people who posted it, I was like, do you actually have like a video of this? And I watched it, and it is so painfully obvious that he's just goofing around. Right. He is not upset about what happened.
Even if he was, he wouldn't do it this way because that's not what professional actors do.
Right. Yeah.
You do not burn bridges in public.
Yeah. So all of you guys like sharing these things about how it's like when they're like Pedro Pascal's really unhappy with the director. It's like, you don't fucking know that. And the people circulating these quotes without context, you're lying. Like it's a lie. You're literally lying. So stop doing that because you're an asshole. Now, that being said, he probably has a reason personally to be a little upset, I think, because like I enjoyed the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Right.
It was not fantastic, but it was fine.
It was fine. One of the problems it had was the Mandalorian stuff, and not because the Mandalorian stuff on its own wasn't great. Because I mean, we got so far the best CG representation of Luke Skywalker. It was fucking creepy amazing. And Grogu, we get to see Grogu again and does the fucking front flips and plays with the Rancor and shit. Like all that shit's really cool. But it was kind of like Whiplash story wise, right?
Yeah.
So like I would probably be like, it would have been nice. It would have been nice to be in Mandalorian season 3. The thing is where the fuck would you have put him? Like, do you think Boba Fett gives a single fuck about Mandalore?
I don't think so.
He's got a Tatooine.
Yeah.
That's fucking...
He's like, you guys have your planet, I got my planet. We'll just stay over here.
Yeah, I think his connection to the Mandalorian culture is that his father was a Mandalorian. And I think that's more or less where it stops. It's the armor has to be his because it was his father's.
Yeah. And
that's about it. I think otherwise he's kind of outforms or the people he cares for. And he doesn't really care that much about what happens on Mandalorian shit. Though I bet he was happy to find out that they took it back over, and maybe he'll go on vacation and drop in and see Bo-Katan or something. And Axel Woves would be like, I drove a ship into the planet. It was fucking awesome. You've been like,
that's pretty badass.
That is, I've never done that before.
Like, Robo-Abs, hold down the fort. I'm going to Mandalore for a week.
Yeah. So yeah, it's don't be the dickhead that it's like that Luke Skywalker thing where they'll quote Mark Hamill talking about how he didn't agree with Rian Johnson's treatment, but they always
he read the script and
right. They always leave out the part of the quote that says until I read the script and then I was fine with it. So like don't be that guy. If you are, one day you'll probably get on our fucking Mike Zero Lie of the Week segment, is all I'm saying.
Which is coming up soon.
Yeah.